Hello, everyone here at the Gira booth and the Gira forum, and everyone that is watching via YouTube. My name is Marco, and with me is...
Hi, my name is Alex, and we have the pleasure to guide you through our novelties today.
So let's make it short, and here we go. By the way, if you do have any questions now or later on, feel free to write them at any time. Here we go. Let's start with a brand new switch. Just see, the monitor is working. We are live. I should be seeing something. As you see nothing. Abracadabra.
It's 10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock. There we go. Thank you. I'm quicker than the technology. Okay, where were we? First of all, we have a brand new switch. Why do we have a brand new switch? Because the one that we have at the moment is more than 30 years in the market, and over 210 million pieces have been sold. So definitely it's time to retire for the old switch. What have we done? Well, let's start with the things that are most obvious. At first, we reduced the angle of the rocker. So in this way, it looks a little bit more premium, a little bit more high class. I only recommend have a look at that, please. What we also did is we reduced the gap around the rocker between the rocker and the frame. So this also helps to make it look even more nice. This is how the switch looks like from the behind. So we have a new switch, and of course we have new rockers. Going a little bit into the technical side of the switch, it's become flatter, it's become more narrow, the switch. It now has a claw garage at the back, so especially in Germany it's very common to use the claws to hold it in the box, and now with this garage it's more protected. Also, the cables are put inside from the back and not from the top and the bottom anymore. Then,
the design.
Of course, with the switch comes a new design. And what we did is we used to, or we still have the E2 frame in our system 55. And now we have something that looks a little bit similar, and we call it E1. So basically, it's the E2 frame with rounded edges. The E1 frame is available in all Gira system colors. What else did we do? Well, we have our F100 switch series, and this is the existing one that we have right now. And here we made, let's say, a little bit adjustments, a little bit fine-tuning if you want. We straightened up the socket, and we straightened up the rocker. So now it looks a little bit more clean, a little bit more pluralistic if you want.
Completely love it.
A little bit from the electronic side, we have a overvoltage protection module. But why do we have this? Of course, protection of switches and sockets is always important if you have something plugged into the socket. And with this Gira overvoltage protection module, you can use it for existing and for new installations. Okay. Moving on to the smart home sector. Alex, your turn.
Thank you. So turning on to the smarter system, so we have also brought with us a very new thing. So right now, in the past, we started with the Gira 1 system. So Gira 1 system, we have introduced it in the last slide in building the fast and easy approach to your smart home based on KNX without the need of learning ETS. And we started by doing this. So we had an KNX button, a very simple way to operate your KNX system or your one system, and the G1 to illustrate and have your app running on it. And today we are bringing you an extension to the Gira 1 system, so a new function range which includes the new push button sensor 4 in the 55 version. So in every detail, 1 gang, 2 gang, 3 gang, and of course also the bigger one, the push button version 4 in the 95 version is also now on board at the Gira 1 system. So now you can choose inside your Gira 1 system, do you want to go for the very simple way of operating your KNX or 1 system and going over to a more sophisticated one with push button version 4, or going with the G1 as an operating unit? Now you have your complete range of operation with your Gira 1 system. And with Gira 1, we're now leaving to the KNX system, and we are starting now our journey here with the light spectrum. So with very smart buildings, it's also very good to have also good light quality. And here we are introducing our completely new developed DALI gateway. DALI is a common bus system for buildings for just lights, and we can combine it very, very good with the KNX system on the automation side. And we have packed this product full with innovations and also the possibility to hook up more than just one DALI system. You can also integrate 2 DALI systems into one gateway, which makes you that I can connect up to 128 DALI lights just through one gateway. So we are struggling a bit with the techniques this morning. So
I broke the computer.
just close it down, Marco.
He's a smart guy. Oh, that's how it works. Thank
That's
you.
it.
Thank you. I didn't push anything.
Okay. Still not working. That is it. Okay, so it's also one of the functionalities that we have built into the gateway. So we have the human-centric light function, which is illustrating here. So we have the outdoor experience inside your building, so you can have your normal behavior. Maybe you...
I love being live.
I don't know what is going on here. Maybe you always tap out and tap in again.
I'm going to go one step back.
That's maybe that helps. So your normal day of light inside your buildings in the office, for example, we can start with dimmed light, very warm white, and going over to the 12 p.m. like very bright light, but colder light. It's just the normal sun experience out there. And also then in the evening, we're going a bit darker, but bit warmer white. So this is the experience you can get, and I can dynamically switch between all the presets with my new DALI gateway color that we have brought with us. Okay, you can just come a bit closer, and here we have also another multi-talent inside the building system, and it's called the button interface. It looks simple, but it does a lot of jobs inside a smart building. What can I do it, or where can I use it? So normally you can take this push button interface for integrating your normal conventional switches. So you want to just have the normal retrofitted switches inside your smart home experience, so I can just hook them up. Or I can also take, for example, binary contacts. For example, is my window closed? Is it open? Is it tilted? Everything can be evaluated through our new push-button interface. Or also for leakages, like if your washing machine is draining, so then we can just say, okay, alarm, so we can do there something. And this is a very multi-talent where you can grab it and illustrate and put everything information inside your smart home KNX system. That's what we also brought with us with more than one version, so 2 gang, 4 gang, and 8 gang in total. Next product for bigger buildings, we have also something new. Our newly developed line coupler, so it's a smaller factor. You see it, it's very, very tiny, but we have a big amount of functionalities inside. So you have a line coupler inside. You can also, of course, use it as an area coupler. And for ETS6 users, we can also use it as a segment coupler if you want. So everything built in. And something completely new for Gira is that we have also, of course, packed in KNX Secure. So it has also the functionality that I can bring in the KNX Secure proxy, so I can combine an encrypted KNX communication with an unencrypted KNX communication just through this line coupler. So very handy for everyone, and it's even faster than the older ones. It's 6 times faster than our pre-processor product. And keeping up the pace, we have also here the new face bus bar. which is a completely new category for Gira. And it looks very shiny, and the new bus bar is for example, for our switch and blind actuators. And here you can just put it in your distribution board, and then you don't have to bridge all your channels through. It's just like installing it, and you're good to go. You can cut it, and we have it for our 24 and 60 gang version. And if you want to split it up, you can just cut it at every line here, so without any issues.
Looks a little bit like a comb.
Something like that, Marco. Yes, yes. Our new weather station, also something new, because we at Gira want to have a very secured communication. So we are looking forward to have each of our products in our Into-Koenig secure. And also we are starting to have it here with the weather station. So a new concept where we have our weather station central inside our distribution board. And we have our weather sensor outside. I can place it somewhere in the building. We can evaluate for the wind or rain, or we can also say from which direction is my sun shining, and then depending on this one I can drive my blinds and activate my sun protection mechanisms. Next up, our
Next up, so the slides are a little bit mixed up. Could be my fault. I'm not saying that.
Maybe.
Could be, could be. But so talking about smart measurement or smart energy measurement, everybody's talking about it in Germany and abroad, of course. And I know that you got something for us for that as well.
Exactly. So we are talking about the Gira Echo. So here comes into play that the EV vehicles out there getting more popular these days. So everyone wants to have it, or sometimes not, but most of the cases it's a very good idea. And in this case, you normally have a wall box, or you need some kind of charging points, and you have to integrate it into your smart building. And this is where it can be very complicated to integrate wall boxes into smart homes and smart buildings. And we want to make it as possible as we can. And with this device, we can just say I can hook up to 5 wall boxes, and I can choose from which manufacturer should it be. So we have a huge list of manufacturers. I can choose which wall boxes do I want to integrate, and through simple clicks, this wall box is then integrated into my smart home. And I have also, of course, a load control where I can say this wall box should be prioritized, and this car should be charged faster than this one. So everything just in one product. And also not leaving the energy efficiency, but going further, we have developed, or our partner have developed, a new extension for the X1. So it's called extension nodes. It's come from our partner Planet Minds. They are also here on the booth with Kai Burkhardt, and we are there showing the new possibilities with your Gira X1 at home. And with the extension nodes, I have a huge possibility now. So we have 4 new possibilities with our X1, so makes the X1 appearing on a complete new level. So you see on the left-hand side, we have the possibility to see the graph. So what energy consumption do I have, temperatures, and so on. So I have my graphs, a new visualization style. We have the possibility to have an energy monitor. So where is my energy coming from? Is my battery charging right now? What is my PV system generating right now? So everything just in a glance. I can see it, and I can also show there is a graph. What we also have with this extension node is I have a new visualization style. So we are moving from the tiles to a more list style. So I can have here more functions just in one place. I can scroll up and down and see just more function on one page. And the fourth option, which is not showing here the pictures, but a very cool one, I have there in dynamic load management, where I can say if I have an PV energy consumption or EV production, I can use this energy to, for example, wash my clothes, or I can also charge my battery, or use the battery somewhere in my home to not just put it into the grid. So that's what we are bringing with the extension nodes. Very excited about your opinion also, and X1 on a complete new level. And Marco, you have also brought something with door comms with us.
I got one more thing. No, actually, I got two more things. Let's start on the outside. Our Gira door communication system 106 was always available in the colors white, colors bronze, aluminum, and stainless steel.
Yeah.
And now we have a new version. We have the black matte version. So this also looks more premium on the outside when entering your home. What else did we do? They remodeled, if you want, our TKS IP gateway. So it looks basically like the existing one, but it has a new software and a new hardware. So now the performance is even better. And now you can integrate more IP cameras into your door communication system. So here, the next level, if you want, with this device. One more thing. Talk about what you do at Gira.
Exactly. So at the Academy, so a little bit of an advertisement here. You can go to the Academy, and here we have on the Academy also an online seminar where you can also join this kind of discussion or a presentation over about 2 hours, and you can also then leave there your questions and give us your comments, and we're doing it live. And also, of course, for all the other novelties, we have prepared there some trainings after the fair, so web-based trainings, online seminars, and of course, you are more than welcome to join us in Rade vom Wald for presence trainings as well.
I think I'm going to have a look there.
You are also welcome, Marco.
As soon as I return from Frankfurt. Okie dokie. So first of all, are there any questions from our guests sitting here right now regarding the novelties, regarding whatever you've seen on the booth? We would be happy to answer the questions. If not, Parallel will check if there's a question online. Feel free to ask questions.
Yeah,
I promise I don't bite. If not, totally okay. Afterwards, in the YouTube channel, you can also ask the questions, and we would be happy to answer them.
Yeah.
From our side, we're done.
We're done.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
And have fun at the rest of your time here at the trade fair on the Gira booth.
Yeah. Thank you very much.